the suicide forest, where suicides continue to occur. Deep in Japan, at the base of Mount Fuji, is a forest like no other. This forest is called Aokigahara, and it stretches out like an endless sea of green trees, known as the Sea of Trees. Aokigahara is both loved and feared. A long time ago, legend says a mysterious mist covered the forest, hiding it from outsiders. In this mist, the spirits of old warriors and lost souls roamed. These spirits, caught between worlds, became the guardians of the forest, whispering secrets to those who dared to listen. Aokigahara is also known in Japanese folklore as a home to yurei, which are ghosts of the dead. In recent decades, the forest has gained a darker reputation. Since the 1960s, it has become known as the suicide forest because many people have come here to end their lives. Signs at some trails urge visitors who are feeling suicidal to think about their families and reach out to help. One autumn evening, a young woman named Hana decided to explore Aokigahara. She was attracted by stories about the forest's beauty and mysterious lore. As she entered the forest, she felt a strange pull, and the sound of her footsteps on the ground was the only noise she heard. The trees seemed to reach out to her with their branches. As Hana walked further in, she found an old, overgrown path covered in ivy and moss. Curious, she followed it and soon reached a clearing. In the middle stood an ancient tree with bark twisted into faces that looked almost human. Hana felt a chill, but was too curious to turn back. When Hana touched the tree, she began to hear whispers. At first, they were soft, like leaves rustling, but then they became clearer, forming words. The voices talked about past visitors, unfulfilled dreams, and the forest's watchful presence over those who came. Hana realized that these whispers were not just echoes from the past. They were warnings and guidance. The spirits were not harmful, but were there to guide and comfort those who were lost. Aokigahara's dark history includes many tragic stories. In 2003, 105 bodies were found in the forest, breaking the previous record of 78 found in 2002. By 2010, there were 54 confirmed suicides out of over 200 attempts. with the numbers often rising in March, the end of Japan's fiscal year. Hanging and drug overdose were the most common methods. Local officials stopped sharing these numbers to reduce the forest's link to suicides. From 2013 to 2015, more than 100 people ended their lives in Aokigahara. Many of these people traveled from far away to join others who had died in these misty woods. The Japanese government no longer releases suicide statistics to discourage this. One particularly chilling incident related to Aokigahara Forest involves the discovery of the body of a young woman in 2015. Her death, reported as a suicide, was part of the forest's tragic pattern of being a site where many individuals go with the intention of ending their lives. What made this case especially unsettling was that the woman was found surrounded by personal belongings and messages that suggested she had been struggling for some time. Her death, like many others in Aokigahara, highlights the forest's grim reputation and the deep psychological issues faced by those who choose to enter it. The forest's association with such events contributes to its eerie and somber atmosphere. As the sun set, Hana felt a deep sense of peace. She walked back, leaving the clearing behind. The whispers grew faint as she neared the forest's edge, but she left with a new respect for Aokigahara's mysterious nature. From then on, Hana visited the forest often, not out of fear, but to listen and learn from the whispers of Aokigahara. She realized that the forest was a living place where the past and present meet, offering both comfort and wisdom among the shadows. Aokigahara remains a place of wonder and mystery, with its whispers reminding us of the connection between nature and the unseen world just beyond our understanding.